What's up, guys? Ryan here with RCG Diesel Equipment. So we got a little project we're working on. So we're pulling this unit pump right here. So I found a lug nut that'll fit these threads. It's kind of goofy, but it took me a second to figure out the thread, but I figured it out finally. Found that a lug nut will work just fine. So we got a slide hammer here. It's got a 3/8 thread on it. This is a slide hammer from Harbor Freight, just a cheapo, Pittsburgh, whatever, not a big deal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a hole right here. I'm going to tap it to this thread, 3/8. I'm going to thread this on our old unit pump, and then I'm going to try to slide hammer and pull it out. The old one is stuck in there, and we will get to that point in a second, but it will not come out. These suckers are pretty big. Injector came out pretty easy, but the unit pump did not. So we're going to do a little rigging up here and see what happens. Tap here, 3/8 tap. Use a 5/16 drill bit. We'll try to do this as straight as possible. There's a jam nut right here, just to strengthen it up a little bit so we don't have anything wiggling around. Look at this, guys. Man. I don't know. Let's see if it works. You guys that work on Mercedes motors, man, you deserve a pat on the back. I don't think I'll ever take another call for a Mercedes again after working on one of these. It's a huge pain in the butt. I literally had to take the whole intake off, and you can't get to much on these things, so they're not very fun. So if you've never worked on them before, keep that in mind. I'm honest, I'm never gonna work on one of these again. Anyway, so this is the unit pump right here. We already got the injector out and all that fun stuff, which is another story of its own. Anyway, so I got the pump loose. The bolts they're still in there, but I got them loose. So if it pops up, it won't pop all the way out. And I don't know how it's going to come out yet, but it's it's a spring loaded, so I don't want it to come out and hit me in the face. So this is our setup. Seems to be working. I looked for a puller for these, but I couldn't find any. In the manual it says stick a screwdriver in there. Well, as you can see, you can't get no daggone screwdriver in there, but whatever. So we had to come up with some other ideas. All right, guys, I'm gonna say a little prayer real quick. All right, let's get this. Something's happening, guys. Something's happening. We're just gonna keep slowly doing it. See what happens. By the way, I had to loosen a fuel line way back here in the back, and you can't get to it very easy. You can't get to anything very easy on these. I had to loosen that fuel line up and thread it in a little bit more. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All right, we took the bolts all the way out here. Pull this harness out of the way here. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Yes. Guys, you have no freaking idea how happy I am. I might not look happy, but this is probably the most exciting day of my life. So here we are, guys. That's it. So we use a lug nut. It was a 14 millimeter by 1.5 threads. That was the deal on this one, which is not very common. You can't find nuts, you can't find a lot of stuff with this thread. But I found a lug nut that would work, And then we made something happen, guys. Sometimes you gotta think outside the box. You know, this truck has honestly been kicking my freaking butt. It was very frustrating. You know, I wanted to freaking just give up, but I already had the thing apart, so giving up wasn't an option, guys. I had to keep going. I had to keep thinking.
She purred like a kitten now.
Well, if you guys like stuff like this, follow my channel. Check it out. We got a couple of stuffs on there. See you on the next one.